Breeding Mount May, Wet Skin George, the Jigsaw Baby, Ian the Pig. What do you mean, Breeding Mount May? Blowhole Isabel. Her head had been smashed in with a hammer. Oh my. They're not just killers, they're freaks. They're beyond freaks. Sorry, welcome to the Painter, YouTube. And analog horror by Urban Spook. They say it's a really crazy one, right? And if you can look at some of the thumbnails, I'm already kind of freaked out. This one right here, Ian the Pig. That'll give you some nightmares tonight. You're gonna be sleeping tonight and just hear oink oink, oink oink, oink oink. Give me those little toes. Give me those little tootsies. I want to slurp them up. Oink oink. I don't think that's what it's about, but that's what my dream would be like. I'd be pretty scared. So let's hop into it. The following footage may be disturbing to some audiences. 6 months ago, police found 3 paintings stored away in an abandoned storage area, each titled after recent murders. Oh. First victim was Carla Gray, found with 36 stab wounds to the face and all her teeth removed. Oh. On the back of the first painting, the title Carla's Teeth was written. What the fudge? This is the paint. Okay. Second victim was Jackie Graham, found drowned with 27 stab wounds in the perineum. Huh? She was alive during the stabbing? Her painting is titled Perineum, like, you mean like down there? Her painting is titled Floating Jackie. This is the painting. Oh my gosh. Last victim was James Miller, found with his face torn off and his wrist slit open. Autopsy showed that James was alive for several days without a face. The third painting was named James' Secret Face. This is the painting. Dude, what did you make here, Urban Spook? If you're listening, what the heck are you cooking up from on episode 1? What are you cooking up, gang? 2 months later, several more paintings were discovered. However, the titles of these paintings did not seem to be connected to any known cases at the time. Here are the other paintings and their titles. Wax Doll Tom, Lisa's Secret Face, Hanging Jimmy, F-Toy Corey, Daniel After the Fire, Jennifer's Last Stare, Scream Maggie Scream. After going public with the case and sharing the paintings in hope of saving anyone that may be depicted, the police received 3 photos in the mail, all of them also titled. The photos appear to depict the victims, James Miller, Jackie Graham, and James. What the Jackie. These look too real to be paintings! Jimmy. Ducky, please, I want Red Dead. I'm scared. Dude, this is crazy. Chat, lock in. Don't be scaredy cats now. I got you. Don't worry. We're here together. We're here together, bro. We're here together. We're going to get through this together. Let's talk about the artwork, though. Is his artwork on the paintings not actually insane, though? Holy smokes. If anyone knows anything about these photos or paintings, please contact 985-455-9560. What if they track me down? I'm kind of scared. I shouldn't do this. This is against my better judgment. Nothing. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and call again. It's nothing. I had to check first before I put it on speaker. One final painting titled Self-Portrait was found 2 days ago. This is the painting. This looks like something from Courage the Cowardly Dog. If you know, you know. What is that one episode? Oh, where the lady's standing outside and the wind's blowing her. Return the Slab, yeah! Yeah! That was episode 1. And I must say, this is actually, this is gonna be something. Let's go. Analog Horror, The Lighthouse is the second episode. 4 weeks ago, a police officer named Bill Collins went missing along with his wife and 2 daughters. Bill had previously discovered this painting in his home, clueless to how it could have ended up there. Don't zoom in like that. Damn. While searching Bill's house, the police found one of his daughters from the ceiling in the attic. She was only Bro, what the fuck are we watching? Yo, what is this? It's dark. It's dark. It's not real. It's just a fucking. It's an analog horror. Let's see. Let's just see. They said it was disturbing as hell, and now I get it. I don't like things being done to kids, bro. It irks me the wrong way. The Collins family cars was found 12 days later by the ocean side. In the car, the police found a painting titled Long-Necked Angel. Angel was indeed the name of the youngest daughter found in the attic. Oh, God. Oh, my God. The search would lead to an old lighthouse standing just a few miles away from the abandoned car. The lighthouse hadn't been in use for several years. On the doors of the lighthouse, an abstract face was painted in red. This is the painting. What the hell is that? Inside, the charred corpse of a missing teenager named Daniel Williams was found. Hey, we gotta find this serial killer, you know? Police later proceeded into the tunnels under the lighthouse. Where's Batman? What these niggas be doing? Here, the police would find 2 more corpses belonging to Jennifer White and her daughter, Lisa White. They had been missing for 7 months. Lastly, the police found a moist barrel emitting a foul stench. The barrel was filled with mangled meat and bones. Tests later showed that it belonged to the rest of the Collins family. The test also showed extreme volumes of amphetamine. Photos of the Collins family moments before death was found scattered around the barrel. Ducky, seriously, I'm scared. It's like 1 a.m. for me, and I'm hugging my Gengar plushie in my blanket. That's like, nah, I get it, dude. I'm with you here. It's just as disturbing for me, bro. It's just disturbing for me. But let's just lock in. It's not real. It's a story. And hopefully it has a great ending to it. And sometimes you got to see the different sides of the world, bro. It makes you realize what's really out there. I'm just going to be honest with you. Here are the photos. Lastly, there was a 4th photo depicting an unknown face. Fuck. No, stop! I love how it loaded Superman after that. It was like, nigga, you need to be saved. Alright, dude. After this, we're gonna end the stream with Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Episode 3, Analog Horror in the Walls. 10 days ago, the Beck twins went missing. 5 days later, their bodies were discovered inside an abandoned paper mill factory. I see why niggas say this is dark, bro. What the hell? However, the state of the bodies were found in a gruesome condition. Only the upper body of Margaret and the lower body of Corey could be located. The twins' bodies had been sewn together in a sloppy manner. The rest of their bodies have still not been found. Margaret's neck and jaw was broken in several places. A clay brick had violently been shoved down her throat. Bro, what the Hold the phone, bro! Ref! The word meat had been written on the brick. Ref! Throw a flag on the plate! Corey had been urban, bro. Urban. Spooks. What are you making here? And like, I'm not saying art is a lot. You're allowed to do anything with art. That is art itself. But brother, come on. You're killing me. You're killing me. 1 week before their disappearance, Corey had been dared by 2 of his friends to spend an hour in a remote cabin near Tiger Lake. You know what? Like, the story's disturbing, but it's for some reason, it's the person who made this is a pretty good storyteller because they know how to get you invested, and that doesn't happen in a lot of analog horrors. I've realized when we watch them, like, A lot of them don't know how to get you invested, and it's not the gruesome disturbingness that gets you invested. It's the continuation. He does that well. Urban, I realize that. Like, you've made, so you can make anything, but you decided this. I'm watching you, buddy. Urban, I'm watching you. Allegedly, Corey went inside alone with his digital camera while his friends waited outside. After just 4 minutes, Corey ran out screaming that he had seen a face. According to his friends, Corey's left arm was badly bruised. While investigating the cabin, police found a wardrobe connected to a crawl space inside the walls. What the hell? Corey's camera was found on the floor inside this open wall cavity. This is what was on the camera. I'm scared. Why am I scared? Something's gonna pop at me. Bro, you're built... Alrighty, I knew it. I knew it. Bomb the house! This face is believed to be connected to the disappearance of Corey and Margaret Beck. If you recognize this person, please call... I was genuinely horrified and shocked to learn F-Toy Corey was in fact an 11... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was 3. Episode 4, The Clue. Private investigator Sean Ckin have been helping police to locate victims connected to several paintings. The last body he found before his disappearance was the body of Tom Harris. The killer had climbed the drain pipe up to the 3rd floor and entered Tom's apartment through his bedroom window. The drain pipe? Without it falling? In the living room, a pile of hardened candle wax was found. Inside this pile of wax was the body of Tom Harris. The cause of death was suffocation from the wax. What the This thing has got to be supernatural, right? Tom's arms and eyelids had been cut off. A 3rd arm could be found inside the pile of wax. We still do not know who this arm belongs to. Is that the painting there? It's not a very nice looking one. 1 week later, investigator Sean went missing from his home. Oh no. Neighbors of Sean notified police after hearing his dog bark for over 9 hours. Inside, police found a horrid scene. The dog's legs had all been broken. Although dehydrated and suffering, she was still alive. Bro, what is this thing doing this to people? Because you are just cruel. Blood trails could be found leading from the bedroom to the kitchen. The only clue police could find was that Sean seemed to have deliberately painted the number 2 on the door frame with his own blood. 2. Inside Sean's bedroom, police found a new titled painting, clearly resembling Sean. Oh no. This is the painting and its title. The Man in the Pipes. The perpetrator had entered Sean's house through the basement. Luckily, Sean had a surveillance camera installed just a few days earlier. Even though the camera had been destroyed, it still caught a photo of the perpetrator. This is the photo. What the that is not human. What the phone? Oh, we gotta nuke. Someone's gotta get nuked. That's all I got here. That looks like Godzilla mixed with Bowser, mixed with the local crackhead. That's too many strong forces together. Loki covered my screen. No, this is it, chat. This is like, when it comes to scary, every time we watch an analog horror, we have people in chat saying, it's not scary enough. It's not scary. It's not good. Oh, you got it. You wanted it. You asked for it. You flick it. You flip and have it now. All right? You have it. You have it. This is what you asked for. Be careful what you asked for, because you just might get it. Analog horror witness. 3 days ago, Tina Rosenberg was reported missing along with her boyfriend and younger sister. Her boyfriend, Jack Stryker, wanted to take Tina on a South Coast road trip for her 20th birthday. That's nice. Flora Rosenberg, the younger sister of Tina, was also invited for this road trip. Jack's car was found 2 days ago in the woods. There were signs of struggle inside the car. There was also A painting. Flower. Oh, stop! Popping it in like that. Flower face Flora. Oh my gosh. While searching the car, police heard screaming from deeper within the woods. Police followed the screams until they found a grisly sight. Tina was found tied to a tree with her feet and arms cut off. Oh my god, she was still alive and conscious. The mutilated corpse of Flora Rosenberg could also be located. Her head had been smashed in with a hammer. Oh my god. Tina told the police that the murderer was still around somewhere. However, no one could be found. After escorting Tina from the scene, the police returned to the car and found another painting. The painting had just been put there. The title, Long Jack, had hastily been written on its back. How is this dude making it around the cops, getting to the car, leaving multiple paintings in all these places, and no one's seeing him? No one's hearing him. This is the painting. Jack has still not been found. In Tina's own words, this is what happened that night. I remember waking up in the car. Jack was gone, and I could hear someone approaching. Next thing I remember, I was tied to that tree. I was injected with something. I could hear my sister screaming. She was screaming for our mom. Oh, Flora. I don't know. I remember whispering, and her face. Oh, God. Her face. The creature's face? It's a her? This is a police sketch of the murderer based on Tina's description. Alright, you built like Quagmire mixed with The Grudge, mixed with the local crackhead once again. Too many strong forces together. Too many strong forces. You do a fusion, of those three? Nigga, you got a predator, a nigga that can come through your TV, and a nigga that can balance carts on his head. You don't want that. Like, that's a monstrosity. Almost there, guys. Analog horror pigs. Bro said Michael Jackson. I key though. That did kind of. Former police officer Ian Ford and his wife May was recently reported missing. When police went to their farm to investigate, they found an awful stench coming from the barn. Inside, they found the brutalized corpse of May Ford. She had been handcuffed to a pole inside of one of the stalls. However, her hands had been ripped right off. Nigga, what? Even though her body had been badly mangled, tests showed that she died from internal bleeding. A dead horse could be found within the same stall. The cause of death was heart failure due to a sildenafil overdose. I don't know what that is. Inside the milk house, police found a bloody mattress. Sildenafil citrate was found scattered around the mattress along with used bandages and packages of penicillin. Someone had been sleeping here for some time. The decapitated head of the Ford's granddaughter was found wrapped in a blanket. The worst smell came from within the second stall of the barn. Several faces were found nailed to the walls inside the stall. Some of them belonged to previous victims, malformed beyond recognition. There were also several decapitated pig carcasses. Or you just killing to kill at this point? You ain't even got a good reason. In the middle of the stall lay an abnormally large pig. Its belly had been sliced open and then stitched together again. Stuffed inside the pig carcass, the police found the corpse of Ian Ford. The pig's eyes had been cut out and replaced with the eyes of Fiona Ford. When an artist loses their freaking mind. This is worse than the painter from Daredevil. That medicine the horse OD'd from is for erectile dysfunction. What in the... Holy... Dude, the question is who the fuck thinks of this? I just want to say, whenever Urban makes a movie, I'm not going to see it. Whenever you decide you want to make a film for the big screen Urban Spook, I'm not watching it. Right? Like, I'm not watching it, dude. Clearly, you have an elaborate imagination and you are a good storyteller, right? So you probably are going to end up making a movie someday. I'm not watching it. Because if this is the type of stuff you're making, this is just not my genre. It's not like... Because that's going to be not in words, right? Like things are going to actually be happening. Visuals. Don't even show me the trailer, bro. Inside the tack room, police found the rest of Fiona's body along with several disturbing paintings. These paintings depict Fiona, Ian, and May, along with an alarming amount of other victims. Be warned, these images may be very distressing. Oh, here are the paintings and their titles. Breeding Mount May, Wet Skin George, The Jigsaw Baby, Ian the Pig. What do you mean, Breeding Mount May? Blowhole Isabel. Hiding Zeke. Four Holes Fiona. Breathless. Fleshhead If you know who any of these people could be, please contact. A heavily damaged tape was found in the mud outside the barn. Even though the tape was almost completely destroyed, police were able to recover some of the footage. This is what was on that tape. Please don't show me any fucking footage, bro. This just keeps getting like incrementally more disturbing the more we watch. We have 3 episodes left here. And after that, we are going to play some music and call it a day. I'm pretty sure that was someone wearing someone's face. Probably. I think you're actually right on that, considering the fact he's a painter and likes to cut off people's faces, or he's an artist is what he considers himself, whoever the killer is. And it's probably just wearing different faces over and over again. All right, let's go. Analog Horror Family. Over the past few days, there have been numerous gruesome murder reports. One of the victims was the elementary school teacher, Isabel Jackson. Oh, Aquatic, I know. Isabel called 911 in the midst of her attack. However, the address she provided led the police to a completely different crime scene. The address belonged to a family of 3, Janice, Paul, and their son, Zeke. They were expecting a daughter in just a few months. Right outside their home, police found a bloodied garden shear. Oh God. He's gonna cut the baby out. Please don't let me be right. What awaited the police inside the house was so shocking and repulsive that one of their officers requested a period of leave from duty the very next day. Janice and Paul's bodies were found in the kitchen, both ruthlessly executed. The fetus had violently been cut out from Janice's stomach. Fuck you, Irvin. Fuck you. Janice was then strangled to death with the Paul was found dead a few feet away from Janice, tied to the kitchen counter with his mouth sewn shut. The fetus was found in pieces scattered all. Oh my God. Like, no one's safe in this, huh? Like, I thought we had a thing with like, no kids allowed, bro. During autopsy, they found the head of the fetus shoved down Paul's throat. He died from asphyxiation, choking on his own unborn daughter. Oh my God. Zeke is still missing. Oh no. What was the painting of Zeke again? Inside the house, there was also a painting. Its title had been painted over except for the word pipes. This is the painting. Hide and Zeke. That's what it was. Police later managed to track down the real address of Isabel Jackson, though they were too late. The headless body of Bruce Jackson was found right by the open front door. He had been stabbed in the chest 7 times. Where one would expect to find his head, a painting lay in its stead. It was titled Infinite Ma Bruce. Isabel was found murdered inside the bathroom. The lock to the door had been completely destroyed by a hammer drill. Isabel suffered multiple skull fractures and a hole was drilled directly through her frontal lobe. Nico, what? A rolled up note had been put inside of the hole. And it was a painting. What? No, it was a note. Okay. The note read, I live where I can't breathe, and I eat without teeth. What am I? A fish? No, fish can breathe in the water. I eat without teeth? What are you? Anybody got any guesses? You said you a freak. That's all you are, buddy, a freak. A baby actually makes a lot of sense, Offset son. You live inside the stomach. You can't really breathe on your own. And you eat without teeth. What are you? A pivotal clue emerged at the crime scene, unraveling new possibilities in the investigation. The presence of 2 sets of footprints in the blood suggests that there was more than one culprit. The police now firmly believes that whoever is behind these paintings and murders does not work alone. Or they're a monster. As for why Isabel gave the address leading to another murder scene is still a mystery. She was definitely forced to. Isabel's 911 call stands as one of the most disturbing calls ever recorded. What you're about to hear may be very distressing. Please don't be sound. Oh, God.
What's your emergency? Okay, now, what's the address?
They killed my husband.
Oh, okay, the police are on their way. Do you have somewhere to hide?
I locked myself in the bathroom.
Okay, good. Are you able, do you know they're there?
I feel like a bathroom is a bad hiding place, too. From what we were talking about the other day. I feel like bathroom is not a good hiding place. Everyone's checking the bathroom. But I feel like behind the curtain, the bathroom is still a pretty good place. But where would you go? You got to go in the washing machine. Or go through the back door right away. Something. Are none of these people strapped? Clearly not. Clearly not.
Yes, please.
Okay, ma'am, the police are on their way. I need you to stay calm for me, okay? What's your name?
Isabel Jackson.
Okay, Isabel, do you have anything to defend yourself with?
Oh, that's the freaking drill.
The what? Isabel, do you have anything to defend yourself with?
Are there no windows in that bathroom?
Listen, stay calm. Are there any windows in your bathroom? Isabel? Hello? Hello? Isabel?
Bro, what in the... W voice acting? Yeah, let's give it that. Like, we gotta be honest. The story is hell. It's absolute hell. But the storytelling is... It's up there. It's up there. All right, next one, analog horror, Meat. Oh, this one giving me a freaking content warning. Okay. Over the past week, the number of brutal murders has continued to rise. Dr. Fred Baker failed to appear for work. The police conducted a wellness check only to discover him murdered in his own home. According to neighbors, a dog could be heard barking from the inside his house the night before. The discovery of Fred's body. Fred was known to live alone with his cat. He never had a dog. As the police entered Fred's house through the breached back door, they were met with a disturbing scene. Bro sewed the dog and cat together. Evidence of a struggle was discovered in the kitchen. Here, the police would also find a copious amount of sildenafil. Oh god, isn't that the stuff for erectile dysfunction again? It is believed that Fred had been stealing medication from his workplace for quite some time. Fred was lying on his bed with no skin on his head. The bedroom floor was littered with used sandpaper. What? Neither the cat nor any signs of a dog could be detected. However, a gruesome painting was found hidden under the bed. The graphic painting seems to depict Fred's cat. This is the painting and its foreboding title, Pocket. What in the fuck are we doing anymore? 2 days later, the body of George White was found in his family house. Again, the neighbor, I don't even want to think about what happened in that house. ED pills, cat with a hole in the back. Alright. Again, the neighbors reported hearing barking on the night of the attack. The extent of damage to the body made post-mortem identification nearly impossible. Similar to other recent murders, George's face had been cut off. He had approximately 487 stab wounds across his whole body. Damn. Four of the wounds contaminated traces of seminal fluid. Huh? During autopsies, several photographs were found inside the body of George White. One of the photos was found tucked inside the heart. The second was discovered within the intestines. The last photo was found crumpled up inside the pelvis. What the Dude! Despite the extensive damage to the photos, police were able to successfully restore them. Here are the photos. Alright. Okay. Alright, yeah. Okay. Alright. If you know any of these people, last night, police dispatcher Sarah Stone and her husband Michael were abducted from their residence. Oh my... Bro, you guys don't have weapons on you? Do the weapons not work? The building's basement hatch had been destroyed from the inside, though the entry had been through the front door. Fortunately, Sarah had a security camera installed at her front porch. Ducky, I'm being so for real. I think EP actually threw up. Oh my gosh, I hope he's okay. I don't think he should have been here for this. This is not up his alley. This is barely up mine. The camera footage captures the murderers entering the house of Sarah and Michael Stone, ultimately providing the most damning evidence yet. What you are about to witness is a glimpse of the most violent killers in American history. This is what was on the security camera. I'm scared. I'm scared. What the All right, bud. Okay.
Get the door. The door.
All right, last episode here, which was made 10 months ago, called Hell. And I think this is his last tape because he said, oh, no. I think we get one last tape this year. I think we're going to get one last one before 2025 ends. And now that we are this far in the story, you know that when that drops, we have to watch it. Let's watch the one that he's dropped now, though, called Hell. Bro he literally built this channel to traumatize the masses, and then he's just gonna disappear. Like, crazy. Just the urban we know now. Last night, police got an anonymous tip about trespassers in an abandoned textile and paint factory. The call had been made from a telephone booth not too far from the site. At least what we do know is they are human, right? They had to break into the front door. There's nothing supernatural. It's more than one person. It's not a monster. But they're just super psychotic and demented. Oh no, we added video. In a workshop outside the factory, police found a shocking discovery. Body parts from 5 different victims were found inside. Some remains had been sewn together into something resembling clothing. A set of stairs lead down into what would be dubbed the cage room. Alright, so we found their base. It was evident that the room had been lived in for a long time. The missing remains of known victims as well as an unidentified body were found here. What is that sound? The room was oozing with the stench of death. A body in a state of severe decay was lying on the mattress. On a table in the room was a camera along with 3 photos. Here are the photos. Fuck you! Fuck you! What the heck? What is that? A bowl outside the cage was filled. What do they got going on down here, bro? Look, like, they're not just killers, they're freaks. They're beyond freaks. Bro, what is being made? Oh my gosh, man. A bowl outside the cage was filled with human urine. Ew. Inside the cage, the missing remains of Corey and Margaret Beck were found sewn together. Beside the mattress stood a bucket containing several male genitalia. All right. Inside the factory itself, more gruesome discoveries would be made. In what once had been the locker room, 2 bodies were found hanging from the same rope. One One of them could be identified as Jim Lee. The other body was unidentifiable. Deeper inside the factory, police found what would be dubbed the paint room. Here, several paintings were found. One of them seemed to be unfinished. Oh, they're coming back for that one, buddy. You might be in the... They're coming back to finish that up, and you might be in the wrong place at the wrong time. While most are unknown, some of the paintings could be linked back to victims as far as 5 years ago. Here are the paintings. Emma's last smile, oh my. Bloated Betty. Stone Loop. Mark the Machine. Milk Teeth Heath. The Collins. Untitled. Uh-oh, this one looks a little bit too normal than the rest of them. In the ceiling of the next room, the missing Jones family were found. In the ceiling. A chain had been dragged through their bodies, connecting them. They were all in different states of decomposition. Bro, what? In the basement of the building, more bodies were found. Four victims had been partly eaten. Partly eaten, you said? Is that what you just said there? Or did I read that wrong? The identity of these victims are yet unknown. Here, police also found their colleague Sarah Stone and her husband. Their mouths had been sewn to each other's rectal openings. We got some human centipede vibes going on here. Clearly, I think that's what this is based off. He's watched some crazy movies, and obviously has probably even seen some of the crazier side of history, right? He's probably studied it. That's what I'm assuming you do, Urban. And you just brought this all into a video. So there's probably some truth in here that you're dropping. Some niggas like this have probably existed. But we didn't need to know. You know what I'm saying? Great story, by the way, though. Great story. I meant to ask what practice is for. It's soccer practice. Soccer practice. They both had been force-fed rocks. Dude, what? Going even further down, the police entered the sewer system. Here, the police found what would end up being the turning point of the case. Are we gonna catch these fuckers? Come back. Once you've been to hell, you never come back. It's the loudest here. Once you've been to hell, you never come back. I think you can come back. The phrase "once you've been to hell, you never come back" is something Tina Rosenberg said to interview not long after surviving her attack. Here's the clip from the interview. We're gonna all drag you out.
Do you think that you've recovered from this ordeal?
I'll never recover. I'll never be the same. Those people took me to hell.
Oh no.
And once you've been in hell, you never come back.
This prompted authorities to conduct a wellness check on Tina Rosenberg, who was living with her mother at the time. Hold the phone. Officer Nathan Cole was the first to respond since he was in the area. What he encountered in that house was truly bizarre. This is the footage from Nathan's body camera. Wait. Tina escaped who? Tina escaped them? She survived her attack. So what attack are they talking about? Them? Or did Tina escape something else and became the monster? She was the girl with the arms and she was the girl with the arms and feet cut off. Oh yes. Was that her on the tree?
I'll never recover. I'll never be the same.
Why does this look so real? What is this from?
Those people took me to hell. And once you've been in hell, you never come back.
All right, Officer Nathan Cole, let's see what you got. What he encountered in the house was truly bizarre. This is the footage from Nathan's body camera. Oh shit. Oh my gosh, why is this getting more and more realistic every episode?
Let me see your hands right now!
Dude, just shoot!
You're not me!
Just shoot!
Let me see your hands right now!
Just shoot!
Let me see your hands! You're not me! You understand?
I couldn't be a cop, bro. I'm putting 9 in these niggas. If I see them, I've seen them on tape. We've seen them on tape multiple times, right? We know what they look like. We know it's them. We've seen what the disgusting things they've done to people. I'm emptying the mag, bro. Like I'm not thinking about it. Watch the dude on the ground get back up. I was thinking that same thing. He's about to get slaughtered right here. He's gonna think he's got him under. The guy on the ground gets back up and freaking cooks him. You like it? What's happening? Tina's eyes and ears have been punctured with a pair of knitting needles. She was not aware that she was being rescued and kept screaming for 20 minutes. Tina's mother, Sienna Rosenberg, had been dismembered in the kitchen. The autopsy revealed that the killer behind the mask was former police officer Bill Collins. What? Presumed dead, police are still not sure why his DNA was found with his family's remains. Mona Lee Linnaeus was apprehended by Officer Nathan Cole. Mona Lisa. Oh, you thought you were Mona Lisa in this motherfucker, huh? She confessed to more than 100 murders and is now awaiting trial. Well done to Nathan for catching them, bro. Well done to Nathan. I now realize why there has been a lot of comments on this being an insane, disturbing, and terrible analog horror, because you, Urban, were not afraid to dip into the worst sides of the world, right? Sides that people just don't want to hear about at all, that we all choose to be blissfully ignorant from. And you dove into all of it. Well done to you for what you created here. Very nice, but just please don't make a movie. Just wow. MICKEY MOUSC